So how you doing, YouTube? Tonight I'm gonna be doing another classic movie review. 12 Angry Men, starring. Do you hear that? Oh, that's just my crappy background music. No reason to be alarmed. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing 12 Angry Men. Henry Fonda, Jack Klugman, Lee J. Cobb, Mountain Balsam, directed by Sidney Lumet. Came out in 1957. This is like a great movie, great story. I believe it was in a book. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'm not really, I read the first, like I said, the first book I ever read was Moby Dick. Okay, I'm not really a book person, but this movie, Henry Fonda is not convinced that this kid is guilty. That's what it's about. This kid's on trial for his life, and the trial, he's accused of killing his father, stabbing his father to death. And Henry Fonda, he sees the kid's eyes, he's looking in this kid's eyes, and he's like, he doesn't see that this kid actually he's a murderer. He doesn't see it. So they all go back into the chambers, and they're talking. One don't really care. One just wants to get it over with, like he has a baseball game to get to. Two jurors are playing tic-tac-toe. Like they're not really focusing on the case. They just want to get it done with. Like they don't really care. It wants to be discussing it, and what you call it. Then they discuss it, and one by one, Henry Fonda, just like changed everybody's verdict. Like he one by one, but Lee J. Cobb, he's like the last one because he's still insisted that this kid is guilty. The only reason why he considers this kid guilty because he's picturing this kid on trial like he sees his son, because in the movie you don't see it, but he tells you the story. Like this kid, his son had a fight with him and he punched him. So now Lee J. Cobb has is out for his son. So he's taking his anger out on this kid that's on trial, thinking it's his son. Like he's taking his anger on this kid. He's saying, "Oh, he's guilty. This kid's guilty. One's a racist. This old guy's a racist." That's Ed Begley in the movie. Great movie. Just a great movie. Like how he changes everybody's mind. Like he goes, "Okay, this one witness said he took 12 steps to the door," and he goes, "You see the way this guy was walking? He had a limp." So he reacted. The scene. He goes, "Okay, time me." He goes, "It took him 2 minutes to get to the door and to look out. He saw the kid run down the hallway." So Henry Fonda reacted to that whole scene. He goes, "Okay, move." He goes, "How many steps was it to the door?" "Okay, 50 steps." And he reacted to that whole scene. He goes, "Oh yeah." So then another one changed their verdict. The way the kid, the stabbing motion happened, like the kid was shorter than his father apparently, and the knife wound was the way the knife wound was, he was convincing every juror in that room. So one by one, they saw it. But such a great movie. That's why I like classic movies, because they tell you a story, and Henry Fonda, Henry Fonda is a phenomenal actor. There's families back then that were the names of Hollywood. There were the Barrymores, the Fonda, Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda, all of them. Kirk Douglas, Michael Douglas. So yeah, just a great movie, great movie. There's nothing really much more I can say about this movie, but how this one juror just changed everybody's mind, But I highly recommend it if you like movies. And see, what I do is I review, because I don't see these movies being reviewed by anybody pretty much, maybe one or two, but they give you the director's life story, or how that certain lighting was, how this actor acted in a certain part, the budget of the movie. Listen, okay, I don't know the budget of the movie, okay? All I know, it was a great movie. The director knocked it out of the ballpark, and this is what I'm talking. My childhood growing up, I watched these movies because my mom watched them, and you know I watched them and I liked them. That's why like everybody says, "How old are you? You watching this movie?" Like, you know, I can sit down and I can watch Angels with Dirty Faces, or one day I can sit down and watch 1933's King Kong, or 54 Godzilla. You know, I can just like my movies fluctuate. Like I can go from watching action adventure to I can even watch a western with Clint Eastwood or John Wayne. That's how I love my movies. I love my movies. That's my life. I love my movies. But yeah, getting back to 12 Angry Men. This one, 1957, this one came out. There was a remake that came out in maybe 1990. It had James Gandolfini from The Sopranos. He played Tony Soprano. Tony Danza. But great cast in that one. But this one, I mean, Henry Fonda, Jack Klugman, Lee J. Cobb, Martin Balsam. Now, if you don't know who Lee J. Cobb, he played in The Exorcist. If you like, like I said, horror movies, The Exorcist with Linda Blair. He played the detective that came to the house and whatever. But yeah, what else? The guy he played in Creepshow. The other guy, E.J. Marshall. He played in Creepshow 2 with the bugs. He played Mr. Pratt. Okay, he was one that sprayed the bugs. That was E.J. Marshall. So if you want to see him very young, look at 12 Angry Men. But yeah, I mean, I highly recommend this movie. I'm gonna try to find the trailer, and I'm gonna post it in the description. Hopefully, I can find it. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this review. Don't mind the crappy background music. I mean, I'm working on it. I mean, like I said, my videos. I mean, I made a video on Facebook. My videos, for the most part, everybody loves my videos. I mean, I have 138 subscribers, almost 3,500 views. So I guess I'm doing something right, you know? I mean, I can't reach everybody, but I mean, if my videos get a chuckle out of my videos, or people actually look at them and like them, then I'm doing something right. I mean, never mind this background music here. I mean, it's just background music, but I know my movies, okay? I know my movies. So, with that being said, 12 Angry Men, Henry Fonda, go check it out. You will not be disappointed.